Have you ever talked to someone who cuts you off every single time you speak? You start a story, and boom, they jump in. You try to finish a thought, and boom, they take over. It almost feels like they're allergic to silence. But here's the real question. Why do some people interrupt non-stop? Is it rudeness? Is it anxiety? Or is something deeper going on in their minds? Stick with me until the end, because once you understand these people, you'll also understand your own reactions to them. Let's start with the group most people don't expect: the excited interrupters. These people don't mean harm. They jump in because their brain is racing. They feel a spark and want to share it before it fades. It's like they're scared the moment will disappear if they don't talk right now. This is often linked to something psychologists call impulse control. It means their brain has trouble holding a thought quietly. We see this in everyday life too, like when someone blurts out the answer in class even though the teacher hasn't finished the question. But then we have another group, the anxious interrupters. At first, they don't seem anxious, but inside, they're scared you'll say something they can't respond to. So they jump in early. They talk to avoid feeling nervous. They talk because silence feels like pressure. This is often tied to something called social anxiety, when your brain tries to avoid anything that might feel awkward or uncomfortable. Then there's the group most of us know well, the control interrupters. These are the people who interrupt because they want power in the conversation. They want the focus. They want things to go their way. These people interrupt for a very different reason. They believe their words, stories, and opinions matter more. And yes, this is the type that frustrates us the most. Some of them do it because they grew up in loud homes, where the only way to be heard was to talk over others. Others do it because they learned that taking control keeps them from feeling weak. And some, not all, but some, interrupt because they want to push your feelings aside and guide the conversation where they want it to go. These are the people who interrupt not out of excitement or fear, but out of habit, ego, or pure force. Now let's talk about the rarest but most dangerous kind, the manipulative interrupters. These people use interruptions to steer your mind. They cut you off right when you start expressing something important, right when you set a boundary, or when you talk about your needs. They interrupt to break your train of thought. It's a tactic, a way to keep you unsure of yourself. If you've ever left a conversation feeling confused or talked over, this might be why. But here's the part people don't always think about. Most interrupters, even the annoying ones, aren't trying to hurt you. They often don't even know they're doing it. To them, interrupting feels normal. Their anxiety kicks in, and their habits take over. But even if the reason is innocent, the impact still matters. Interrupting makes people feel unseen. It makes them feel unimportant. A small interruption here and there is normal. We all do it sometimes. But constant interruption? That's a sign something deeper is going on. And if you interrupt a lot yourself, here's something interesting. You can train yourself out of it, just like you can train yourself to pause before answering or to actually listen all the way through. It's a skill, and anyone can build it. So now the real question is this: which kind have you met? And even more important, which one are you?